Hello my people, una welcome to today's class on learning skill on Top What TV. My name is Rashidat Tanwa Ogunleke and I'll be your nail tutor. Here I have my model.
My name is Amaka.
So may we go on this short break. When we come back, I go tell wetin I get for una today. We welcome you back to this program. So today, wetin I wan teach una today be say how to paint on natural nails. As I have my model here, I'll be dealing with her as my client for today. So I go dey show una how I go dey attend to my clients. Today's class, the materials wey we go use for today's painting, I go dey mention it to una one by one. And get your model ready by your side. All your materials, get am ready. As I dey mention my own, make you dey comot your own out of the materials wey you get. So we go need our buffer for today's class. We go need our file. We go need our trimmer or nipper, either of the two. Nail cutter, we might need this because if the client won't say make we cut a natural nails, so we might need this. But most times we don't necessarily need this one. And our polish, we will go use. We need our polish. I get 3 different shades here, so my clients go pick the one which she wants. We go need our hardener, and then our sanitizer, our dissolver, this one is needed, our cotton wool, nail duster, and also cuticle oil. Those are the things we will need for today's class. If you get all those things, just keep them by your side, because now the same thing I go to use for today's class. No additional, no subtraction. So join me. We will write this journey together. Okay. We have my beautiful model here, Amaka. The first thing we will go do is to push our cuticle back. A natural nails cuticle. As I don't explain in the previous class, wetin we dey use cuticle do. So now I practicalize them the last class too, but today now we won't use them. Like we won't use them today. We need them. Without cuticle pusher, we know they do anything for here. So we push a cuticle back. Very, very gentle. You no need to put pressure, as I don't talk for that last class too. I beg. Just go slowly. I'm sure all of us know wetin sanitizer dey for now, for bacteria. And at the same time, it is softening our cuticle, but nothing too much. It just, so when I want trim my cuticle, everything go just, it go dey easier, not so hard for me to trim off. Okay, so after sanitizing our hand, your other hand, look at it. Then we check. Do we need to trim our cuticle? Do we? Looking at our cuticle, our dead skin is not much, but at the same time, we still get something we will go trim up there. So today I'm going to use my cuticle trimmer for today's class. So I want to trim my cuticle now. I'm starting from the inner corner to the outer. Okay. After trimming, the next thing is to shape our nails too. Shaping, the reason why we dey shape be say everything go dey equal, and then by the time you finish your painting, you go see the beauty of that nails. No be say this one get round shape, this one get square, this one get how much. You could just leave and paint them like that. So it dey important make you file shape am to anything, the shape wey you want, or a nail shape, or what our nails looks like. You go just shape am so that everything go dey even and nicer. After buffing, then we just this is our after buffing. See this one wey we never touch. See the difference. This one dey shine, this one no shine again. Now wetin we need be this, no be this one on top paint. So we'll go in with our hardener. We go use our hardener as base and top. In terms of normal polish, they no get base coat, they no get top coat. It's just hardener. So now it go dey as our base, and now we go still use after the colored polish. Avoid the nails, may you no touch our skin. But in terms of say yes, by mistake you touch am, clean am with your hand. If you cannot use your hand, use cotton wool and dissolver to clean it. Either way is work. Just use and clean am. Anything wey you want clean. Okay? So we go apply the same thing on the other hand. If you notice how I take paint these nails, I no put the polish out. Say okay, e no reach, I won't carry am back. For normal polish, you know if you do that one. For normal polish, you know they work. So you go just use your eyes, can say yes, this one go dey enough. You know go dey too much, and at the same time, it go dey enough for am. So you no need to dey go in, come out. If not, that paint go dey rough. As I dey explain now, if you no really get am, if we don't reach colored polish, if we don't dey put colored one, now you go understand wetin I dey talk better. So we apply the same thing wey we do on this one. While we are waiting for this one to dry, then we go back to this one. So now we are done. We don't finish with our hardener now as our base coat. We are done with our base coat. This is our base. This is our base. So while we are waiting for this one to dry, this one is already dry. So, madam, what color of polish do you want, ma? Okay, so she wants this pink. The same way we will start the base coat, which is our hardener, is the same way we will put our colored polish to. It's still from the inner corner to the outer. Don't put too much of quantity, because if you put too much, you no go fit correct them easily. If you put too small, by the time you talk say may you add another one join them, that first one don't scatter be that. I know whether you understand my explanation, but if you take your brush back after painting, that one go down dey dry, and with normal polish, it no be like gel polish wey be say you fit go back 10 times. This one, if you no dey fast, you no go enjoy the polish. But if you sabi paint am well, as we don dey do this class now, by the time wey we go finish, you sef you go dey happy with the way you dey apply your polish to the outer. Just same way, nothing serious. Trust me, nails nothing dey serious for them for there. Na just determination. If you know say yes, you go sabi am, nothing dey there, you go sabi am. Trust me, you go sabi am. And then this is it for our first coat. This is our first coat. As we are waiting for this one to dry, the other hand don't dry already. So I won't put am for this one too. Don't forget, don't let your hand, may you not touch the surface. It is very important. Take enough polish and don't do too much. All these things no be magic. If you know say you pack too much polish for her nails wey you dey do there, you fit clean am, start all over again. I no dey talk say your own go be like mine today because you just dey start, or you don't know am before. You just need some things to be corrected. Do am. If no be like this, clean am, do am again. You go see say before you try am 3 times, you go see say you go sabi am well. So we are done with our first coat. This one is already dry, so we won't go with our second coat for this one wey we wan do now. If we coat am again, e go dey thicker and looking more nicer, and e go last more. When you are painting, spread your brush. Spread your brush. Just don't be panic. Don't panic at nothing dey there. Spread am. Make it reach wherever you want make it reach. That way, your work sef go dey faster. Don't forget to clean. If your paint touch anywhere, clean am. Your hand no clean am well, use dissolver and cotton wool. Make use am clean am. Make sure that your finishing dey very neat. That one dey important to anything wey you wan do. Your finishing must be neat, so that if your client see her nail sef, she go dey happy. Now we are done with our second coat of this one. So this one too won't go in with our second coat for this one too. Okay, so now we don't finish with the second coat, and now we don't paint colored polish finish. If you no buff am, e no go smooth like this. If you put too much of polish when you wan try come dey adjust am, e no go smooth like this. Clean am, make you do am like this again. If your polish no reach and you comot and you put am back, if you no dey very fast, very fast, e no go smooth like this. But if you find your polish say e no smooth, clean am, do am back. Just clean am, do am back. You get here, and you can even be better self than me. So that one self dey. So now we won't go in with our hardener this time around. Now to cover the polish and to make it shine. Small stain dey here, just right a little stain by the side of our nails. Now I don't clean am, so we keep it down, make it dry. So my people, welcome back. Now the nails don't dry. Now to put the cuticle oil now you remain. So I want to show you how I go take put my own cuticle oil. So in terms of cuticle, as I don't talk before, say now to shine the part where I don't trim, and at the same time is to moisturize it too. We can put it that way. If I won't put my own cuticle oil, if you people won't put cuticle oil, that part where we trim, up, now we won't put the oil now, make it moisturize those parts, and we go come spread them to the skin. Nothing serious. We go just start from the corner. Here is just the cuticle area. See this one. See how this one be. See how this one be. Abeg, if you dey put your cuticle oil, may no touch the nails where you paint. May no touch the surface at all. So you have to be careful. You go dey very careful if you dey put the oil. Nothing, no dey serious. Now you go just dey mindful. Say may no touch the nails. If not, you go just, for normal polish, if you touch them, if that nails never dry well, it go damage them. But for other nails, you feel wash them back. The reason why if you touch am, no be say anything won't happen for other nails, but for normal nails, it go scatter the nails. But for other nails, happen say okay, whether na gel polish you paint or na nails the person fix, so the person fit wash am, or if you no wash am, the person fit carry am go, but e go dull the surface of that nails for that moment wey you put the oil until the person wash her hand. And at the same time, e dey very very important make you put the oil for the nails. If you leave your client nails like this, see this one, make she carry am go. If I pay you 100 naira for these nails and I come see my friend home wey look like this, I ask am how much you pay? 100 naira. Why I go pay 100 naira and then my nails no go dey shiny like this one? You see say that one alone, e don give that person negativity, no matter how neatness of wetin you do. But if that finishing no dey very nice, no say that one sef, make I no talk am full. You suppose don understand. You don't understand wetin I dey talk. So you go just dey careful make you no touch the nails. So after putting it, you can use your hand, spread them. Just blend them with the skin. Make I show them the difference again so they go fit understand. Later they talk. See the difference. See am. See the difference. Thank you. So the same thing we will do for that one, now we go do for this one too. Spread them. And this is the end result. The two hand, please, I beg, make I see your other hand. So now the finishing be this. And my people, that will be the end of today's class. Hope you have enjoyed the class, because as I did here like this, I enjoy them. And please don't forget to practicalize wetin we do today. Practice am, I beg. If you dey use your model for, no get tired. Me, I don finish. You still dey do am. Dey do am like that, I beg. If you get any question or you dey confused in any parts wey be say you no understand, I beg, enter WAPTV and those all internet dem dey there. Put your question down. The next class we go treat am. And that will be all for today. My name is Rashida Tanwa Ogunleke, and I still be your nail tutor. And with me, I have my model.
And my name is Amaka, and I gonna make sure I rock these beautiful nails.
See you guys in next class. May you now no forget the time wey we dey do am. Join me. See you.
Bye.
Bye.